and I'm going to be spending the next few minutes talking to you about sleep, why it's important, and some tips to help you improve yours. So firstly, why is sleep important and what are the benefits of good sleep? Sleep is one of the most basic survival needs and supports almost all of our bodily functions. It aids good cognitive functions such as improved memory, increases our knowledge and ability to learn, and maintains our mood, as well as physiological functions such as our cardiac health, our strength, fitness and physical health, and boosts our immune system. So if we don't sleep or we have poor sleep regularly, we're more likely to get ill, feel stressed, less likely to be able to concentrate, and maybe have issues with our memory. So now we're going to talk about some of the factors that can impact our sleep. Mental health issues such as stress and anxiety, our daily routine, caffeine and alcohol consumption, diet and the time of eating, as well as other daily activities such as exercise. What can often happen with all of these factors is that people can find themselves in a vicious cycle in which they find it difficult to break away from. So for example, someone who's feeling stressed and anxious might find it difficult to fall asleep at night because the heart and mind is racing, but sleep is actually something that helps regulate the stress hormone. So if you don't get enough sleep, your body's more likely to feel stressed, and then you'll find it difficult to fall asleep, and you can see how this cycle can continue. Similarly with caffeine, people often rely on this to help them get through the day when they're feeling tired, but the more caffeine that we consume throughout the day, the harder it is to fall asleep at night, and this is because it takes up to 10 hours for our body to fully clear out caffeine from our system. So it's really important to have a cut-off point. So these are some of the things that can influence our sleep, and next we'll talk about some of the things that you can do to improve your sleep. So now we're going to talk about some of the things that you can do to improve your sleep. Establishing a daily routine is really important to help with your sleep. So for example, having the same wake up and go to bedtime every day, as well as establishing a bedtime routine. Finding ways to manage stress can really help with your sleep, so make sure you incorporate things into your day that are going to calm you down and keep you relaxed, such as mindfulness or having a bath or talking to friends or going for a walk. Exercise is really important to help aid good sleep, and this is because when we exercise, we expend energy, so we're more ready to rest and feel tired at the end of the day. Eating well is linked to feeling well, so that's another factor that's really important to help our sleep. As well as managing stimulant intake, as we talked about earlier, have a cut-off point with your caffeine intake so that it's not still in your system for when you go into bed. And finally, we're just going to look at some top tips to help you if you're really struggling to fall asleep at night. First of all, you could try reading, and this is because reading helps us feel calmer and slows our breathing down, so that might be something that can help you fall asleep. Practicing meditation or deep breathing so that we're focusing our mind onto just our breathing away from other things, or you could try listening to a meditation podcast or a sleep podcast. As tempting as it might be, avoid anything which will involve you reaching for your mobile phone or any other devices. And this is because these devices emit something called blue light, which our brain interprets as daylight, so it'll feel stimulated and confused that it's the daytime. So try reading or listening to a podcast instead. And finally, if none of those things work, try just getting up out of bed, go into another room, have a potter about, do a task, something that's quite mundane, and as soon as your body and your eyes start to feel tired again, get back into bed and try and fall asleep again. So thanks for listening for our short video on sleep. I hope that's given you some useful tools to work with to help you improve your sleep.